In this meditation on the third foundation of mindfulness, we practice mindfulness of Citta, which is mindfulness of our heart and mind. Or we could say mindfulness of consciousness and the contents of consciousness. And we'll start this practice by concentrating the mind by following the breath. So begin by sitting comfortably, making sure that the body is relaxed and yet alert. The spine straight and the muscles soft. Now come with your attention to the movement of the abdomen as you breathe. To begin with, you may want to place a hand right under the rib cage, just in order to feel the abdomen moving with the breath. You don't have to control the breath. You don't have to think about the breath. Just attend to the movement of the belly, no matter how subtle. Now you can let go of your hand as long as you can feel the abdomen rising and falling. See if you can drop everything else. For this period of time, you don't have to judge or evaluate the practice in any way. Just attend to the abdomen. On every in-breath, as the belly expands, note rising. Every out-breath, as it falls back in, note falling. That's all you have to do for now. If distractions come, or if your mind wanders, just return to the abdomen. Return to the rising and falling. Now let go of the movement in the abdomen and observe your general mood. Zooming out and just seeing what's going on inside you. And see if you can find words that describe your state of being. So not judging what is here, not trying to change or achieve anything in particular, just attending to the contents of your consciousness. Is the mind distracted, going outward or jumping around? Then simply notice the mind is distracted. Or is the mind contracted with a sense of collapsing inward or a lack of energy? And simply noting the mind is contracted. Or is the mind balanced, neither distracted nor contracted? Again, no use judging or evaluating. All you have to do for now is attend to the contents of the mind as experienced here and now. With curiosity, observe the energetic or emotional quality of your experience. Is some form of anger present in the mind? Aversion, non-acceptance, a sense of wanting to fight or change this moment? Or a quality of desire or clinging, attachment, or a sense of being pulled towards some pleasant experience in the future? Or confusion in the mind, a feeling of being stuck or going around in circles? Or is the mind free from anger, attachment, delusion, sense of freedom, spaciousness? Again, no judgment, just observing. At any time, you can come back and rest with the rising and falling of the abdomen if you need to center your concentration and awareness. And then zooming back out, attending with curiosity to your state of consciousness, your mind, your mood. And again, it may be helpful to name what you're experiencing. Periodically coming back to your home base, the movement of the abdomen, before going back, observing and naming the state of mind that you're experiencing in this moment. Remaining attentive and yet relaxed, we now move into the fourfold contemplation of Citta from the discourse on mindfulness of breathing. So as you sit here, notice your inner space, the space inside you in which the breath moves in and out. The stillness in which thoughts and moods move through. Notice that your mind is not limited by what you're aware of in this moment. That just like a mirror, the mind is not affected by its reflection. Or just like the ocean, the mind is not defined by its waves of appearance. Awareness makes room for whatever mind state is present in the now. Whether it's contracted or expansive, trapped or free, is all taking place in the sea of awareness. So now attending to the mind itself. Breathing in, experiencing the mind directly. Breathing out, experiencing the mind directly. Each in-breath, each out-breath, aware of Citta. Moving on to the second step, which is to gladden the mind as you breathe. You may experiment by bringing a half smile to your face. Noticing the effects of this intention to lighten up the mood. Breathing in, gladdening the mind. Breathing out, gladdening the mind. Next, we will dial up the level of concentration in the mind. So, breathing in, concentrating the mind. Breathing out, concentrating the mind. Making the mind very attentive to each in-breath, each out-breath, and letting this natural movement of the breath make the mind attentive, sharp, concentration. Finally, inviting the heart and mind to open, connecting with the intention to free the heart and the mind and the spirit, to liberate them from their particular hang-ups. So for these last few minutes, breathing in, liberating the mind, breathing out, liberating the mind.